Oh, what? Cleans that up. Monks near West Gate. So yes, the west is on the left side. Knights here, knights there. The potential foes are all over town.
Excuse me?
Oh, more pilgrims?
How wonderful, Brother Bernardus. Does that mean we can now depart for the Cathedral of St. Swithin?
Praise be, St. Swithin will heal my foot. Oh!
And my eyes, Brother Bernardus. Praise be.
But we're not pilgrims.
We are looking for a priest our father met right here at the West Gate.
It was about 3 weeks ago. Sorry, my children. We only just arrived here. We are here to visit the shrine of St. Swithin.
Surely St. Swithin will help you with your ear, my boy. Praise be. Oh! Oh! I'm so happy my foot is going to be all right.
Can you see other pilgrims already, Brother Bernardus?
Not yet, Brother Peter, not yet.
Boy, they have an unfortunate amount of faith in the healing power of religion that has never worked. He probably has like an infection or something. Like he might die if they don't cut it off, or maybe it's just broken. Maybe it's just broken. And then the blind guy, oh, he's fucked. That's gonna be an emotional day when he realizes that nothing happens with his blindness.
Ah, look at that handsome young man.
Good day, my ladies.
So well spoken. And look, he even has a battle scar. Like what you see, handsome.
You can ride 2 of us, young lord, if you can pay.
Have you seen a priest? Our father met him here at the West Gate. He owes us money.
Oh, you're talking about him.
That's where he got all that money.
What?
He even paid for Mary's dress. He didn't want to at first.
All she had to do was stroke his bald head.
Where is the priest? What's his name?
Don't know his name, but he's a regular at that one inn.
The Boar, close by the North Gate. Smells like piss there. Shall I teach you, love, how to fuck a man or a woman?
You can make a fortune with that little mouth of yours.
But in a year, you'll look like me.
Boy, that took some turns. So the priest has been immediately squandering the money on prostitutes. Off to a great start here. To go to the Boar. Well, we know where the Boar is. I should carefully approach that in a way that does not involve going past these soldiers that will probably kill me. That guy looks like the guy that specifically has killed me, I think.
This is the place, but it looks closed.
Excuse me? We're looking for a priest who stole our money. Word is, he comes to this place regularly.
A priest? Sorry, dear children, I didn't seem to be able to recall anyone who fits that description. But that little stable boy might know. He knows everyone who comes and goes.
Oh, where can we find him?
When he's not working at the Boar, he's doing small chores around town. He's always busy, the little chap. Wears a green cap. It's adorable, I tell you.
Link? Stable boy from the Boar might know the priest. He wears a green cap. Oh, there he is. There's also the market has what honestly just looks like the priest, probably, judging by his, Nah. His clothes might have been interpretable as priest, but his, he's not bald. Being bald was kind of an important part of the...
Look at that!
Shit.
I knew we'd find you here. They're here!
Shit.
Damn, you lost them! William will not be pleased when he hears this.
Shit. That's probably an important narrative thing, is whether or not you've been seen. I thought just not going near them would be enough, but line of sight's apparently a thing, so I should have looped back around. They did that on purpose.
That's what you get when you work with half-wits. How am I supposed to move this barrel if it's twice as heavy as me?
Let me help.
Very impressive. Thank you for that. I'm always telling them, if you want me to restock your kitchen, don't let them cram the barrels to the brim. So, what was it you wanted to know?
Do you know a monk who frequents the Boar a lot?
The Boar? I used to work there. The Boar, the Lazy Mare, and 2 private kitchens. You're talking about Father Ralph. Thought the women had sucked him dry, but he always comes back with more money. But he only spends it on beer and ladies. Never has a tip for me.
Where can we find him?
He's a priest at St. Michael. One of them churches round here.
Which one is it?
It's close to the East Gate, but don't look for him inside. He likes to light around in his back alley.
Oh, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Pleasure. See you around.
The East Gate, there's another church? St. Michael. I've already seen that church and that cathedral and then also this church, but no, there's yeah, there it is. Wow, there's at least 3 churches here. Did they seat like 4 people? How do these churches work?
Are you Father Ralph?
What if I am?
Does that mean yes?
I guess so. He's the only monk around.
What do you want?
Well, I am the son of Bartholomew, the Earl of Shiring.
So?
Well, yeah, it was the syphilis that gave you away.
Our father gave you money for safekeeping.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Now piss off.
You're about to commit a great sin. If we don't get that money, we'll starve.
Start begging for alms, then. You may not know it, but a lot of people live that way.
So you're saying there's no money?
Right.
But my father said...
Your father lied, then.
We should talk to the sheriff.
It'll be my word against the word of a jailed traitor. And now give me some peace. I'm hungry.
He's right, isn't he?
We need proof that he's lying.
Like what?
Maybe something he recently purchased that a monk couldn't normally afford.
That's smart, Ali. And then?
I don't know. At least we'll be sure that he's lying, right?
The proof is the syphilis.
Maybe if we expose him, he'll give in.
Are you sure?
No, but you can see the guilt eating at him already.
Good idea. If we expose him, everyone will be able to see the syphilis.
Look at him. He's just a bitter old man. He's no match for you.
I can't just rob him.
Then make him obey you. Be the one in charge. You're supposed to be an earl. Act like one.
Ali, I don't know how. People don't respect us anymore.
It's all right. I'll take care of it. Keep an eye on him. I'll have a look around.
Ah, chickens. You have chickens. Very suspicious. And a fire? How could you afford a fire? An open fire used for cooking. One still smells the meat. The meat. Can you normally afford meat? I don't know what the standards are. Fat little chickens. So close to a fire. Wait, are the chickens suspicious? They almost made me eat what peasants eat. The gruel. Not a bit of meat in it, is what they said basically earlier. Suggesting that poor people can't afford meat. But he has meat, which is more than peasants can normally afford. Is that normal for priests? Smells like very strong beer. Must have cost a fortune. There's a strap of leather showing underneath.
It's too heavy.
Well, it's a good thing we've established our friend Richard here knows how to carry barrels. That's previously. Really? I can't be like, hey, barrel, Richard? Remember that? Remember when you pushed a barrel a moment ago? That was interesting when you did that. Okay. What if I attack the chicken with a knife?
Hey!
Oh, is this yours? Oh, I didn't think a poor monk could afford something like this.
Oh, he's backing off, huh? Oh, it's father's money belt. The pouch is missing.
Richard, I found it. Oh no. He took all the money.
What now?
Well, he chose a very poor target to trust it with. Oh, and Richard just ineffectively just gives up and goes back. Okay. Alright. Well, we can strangle or stab the chickens now. We've got a lot of chicken throttling options available.
Don't pretend you didn't see, monk. I found this under your barrel. You are a thief.
That strap proves nothing.
You seem very certain of this. Sheriff!
Hush, you stupid brats. The sheriff is a bastard. He'll take everything for himself.
But first, he'll take your hands.
Sheriff or no sheriff, you won't get your money.
Ali, this isn't going anywhere.
Well, at least we know now that he won't call for help.
Damn, that was a dark thing to say.
Give us the money.
It belonged to a traitor to the crown. By giving it to me, he paid his debt to God.
We will make you pay, you monster.
You wouldn't hurt a man of the church.
Give us the money.
It belonged...
We will make you...
I was gonna be like, you sure about that? So I can leave or I can wait? What happens if I wait? Is Richard gonna do something? Wait, is it just the same thing as leave?
It must be him.
Alright.
I'd rather not alarm anyone.
I was curious to see if you could do something weird with the knife and the fire. Let's see. A bunch of chickens. Stab the chickens.
No, but it's good to know that I have it.
Oh. Stabbing the chickens is not valid. What if we steal those chickens and they can't have them anymore? Am I missing a lock-on point here? Let's press the button. What's that? Oh, it's just Richard. We can leave. Maybe if we look around a bit, there might be another thing I'm missing. I can't seem to do anything with the actual pool. Am I supposed to use... Can I use the dagger?
I warn you, I have friends nearby.
If you scream, I will show them your beer-soaked belt and tell them what a thieving liar you are.
You wouldn't harm me.
Richard, you go over there.
What? Why?
Make sure no one's watching.
Hey!
What?
You're a devil!
I'm I'm going to cut out your eyes one by one. First, the left eye.
No! Oh, no, please don't!
Where's the money?
Here, I got it on me.
See, I was kind of joking when I was talking about using the knife on various things, but then I remembered what game I'm playing, and that's exactly what happens a lot of the time. And the brother's got the scar to prove it. Father's money, the priest spent a good part of it.
Where's the rest?
Gone.
Gone where?
I spent it.
I'd cut off your ear if I could sell it for a penny.
Let's take what we've got and go.
All right. I may come back one day, and then I'll collect what you owe us.
You were wonderful, Ali. You scared him half to death.
Yes, well, now, come on. Father wants us to find Aunt Edith.
Unfortunately, we're raising quite a stink for people that aren't supposed to be found because we're wanted criminals by the state's standards. Thankfully, we're fleeing the location, so even though they saw us in town, maybe they won't track us to where we go.
On the road to Gloucester, my feet started to bleed. I remembered a cobbler who lived nearby in the town of Hastead who could sell us some boots. But taking the detour would cost us both money and time.
The alternative is to go on with bloody feet and lack of walking shoes, which could be a serious problem. Ah. Buy some boots or use the money we might need. Continue on the road with damaged and cold feet. Boy, that could go wrong. Let's power through it this time.
In the afternoon, the sky darkened and the temperature dropped drastically. We considered setting up camp to allow us an opportunity to warm our worn-down feet. However, we were already running low on food and would soon need to reach our destination.
At this point, ignore the burning pain and continue walking till sunset. I think we gotta power through at this point. Make it and hope that our family is still there, and then there could be food and rest and even shoes.
Richard had been silent for a while when I offered him our last piece of bread. Uncle Simon will make you a knight, I said. But wouldn't I have to fight for King Stephen then? He answered, taking a bite out of the dry crust. I watched him for a while, then turned away, wondering how difficult our lives had become and how infinitely more complicated. In the hills, there are a lot of poor small holdings. We asked a shepherd for directions to Huntley. It's just down the road, he answered. I thanked him and gave Richard a hopeful push.
Oh, great. We nailed it. This might harm your chances of being a knight. Although we could kill a sheep and eat that. If we really need to. That meat looks not great. Not much left. Rotten smell still lingers. I'm getting sick. Soaked by rain, all moist and rotten, mold everywhere. Wood rotting away. What happened here? Aunt and uncle still alive? Fire, get out of control. House burnt down on purpose. May never know.
It's all burned and rotting. Auntie and Uncle must have left some time ago. They always had coin enough for a stone house anyway. Maybe this isn't even the right house.
It is.
How would you know? It's been a long time since we came here with Father. These houses all look alike.
Shut up, Ali, please. They're gone. Probably killed. Whatever happened to them? We would never find out. It's over. There's no place for us to go.
Some baskets and a churn. Can't remember Auntie making butter. Maybe it's not hers.
Don't give up.
Just staring. What is he thinking? Well, everything has gone miserably at this point. Really their place? Uncle Simon's a knight. Could afford a stone house. Beautiful countryside, aside from all the destroyed wreckage. And, yeah, it's not a good start. What happened here? Where did Edith and Simon go? In better shape than the house. Simon and Edith may not be gone for long. Looks better than the house. Fire didn't spread here. Can sleep here tonight. At least there's a stable then. A tiny bit of shelter, kind of. Go for a walk. Nothing's ever gone wrong when you go for a walk in this kind of setting. I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, this is the guy that gave us directions, right? He failed to mention what had happened.
Oh, good day again.
Good day. Huntley is just down that road. You can't miss it.
I know. We just found out that the people we've been looking for aren't there anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
What are you doing?
Getting all the work done. My wife is ill, so I have to do it alone. Needs to be done by nightfall, otherwise I won't get them to Winchester tomorrow. Why are you asking?
We were supposed to live here with our uncle and aunt, but since they're gone, we need to find another way to get by. Do you know what happened to the owners of that burned-down house down the road?
It's not Simon you're looking for, is it?
Why, yes.
A while ago, some knights came to his house, nasty bunch. Burned it down, said he was part of some scheme against the king, like his brother, the Earl.
What happened to Simon and his wife?
Dunno, haven't seen any of them since.
I understand. Thank you. We could help you shear your sheep.
Nah, never let a stranger handle your flock. Besides, I have nothing to pay you with. We're penniless.
We could take the wool to Winchester for you. You could stay at home and look after your wife while we sell your stock.
Well, that would be kind of you. But I couldn't trust you to negotiate the right price and bring the money back safely.
What if I bought the wool from you? You'd get the money right now and wouldn't have to go to market anymore. And whatever more we can negotiate will be the pay for our travels.
Well, that's an interesting thought. But for that to work, you would need to buy my entire stock, and I doubt you have coin for that. Now let me get back to work. The sun will set soon.
Crazily enough, we might actually have coin for that. And we happen to know somebody who works with wool back in Shiring. But it means going back there, which is a terrible idea, but I don't know if I'm going to get any more options. Full of wool, like the sacks in Meg's stall. Maybe some even came from here. There are even more down the road. Many shepherds use these lands. Or once our lands. Need to get them back fast, lest the Hamleys may spoil everything. Wow, those are meaningfully put together, aren't they? A knife and a pouch of money.
How much for one sack? Just name your price.
£1.50.
Quality's good to check, I suppose.
I want to see the wool first.
All right, have a look.
Let's see. Huh. These fleeces are quite thin.
I put the cheap ones on top, in case of rain.
The ones deeper down don't look that much better.
Well, I couldn't wait for the wool to grow any thicker. My family is hungry and weak. I had to shear my sheep early this year.
All right.
Dare we just be nice?
All right, you can have the money.
Throw it over. I'll finish shearing old Mabel here, then bring out the rest I've got. Maybe you also want to talk to the other shepherds around here. They might want to sell too.
Ah, all right. Thank you.
By the way, there is a man looking for you. He came by just shortly after you. I told him you went to Huntley.
What man?
Dunno. Brown scruffy hair, beard, black horse. Could be he rode right past you. That old hut is not easy to find. Shall I give him a message if he turns up again?
Tell him we left Huntley for good.
I will. Now let me get those sacks for you.
Oh, shit. Are we gonna go back and the brother's dead?
I wonder what Richard will think of this. I should have involved him with my decision.
Hearing about our pursuers being in the area is the last thing we want to hear right now.